Hey, welcome back. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in to another video. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about, I guess, the loss of a pet. Kind of how to cope with that. I've seen quite a few posts in the last few days about our LGBT members who have lost pets, had to put pets down, just old age, illnesses, stuff like that. And we actually had to put one of our cats down last month. And it's always one of the hardest decisions that you could ever have to do. Our cat had a stroke. We thought she was improving, and she did really good, I would say, the second day after her stroke. And then she had another stroke, and we had to call the vet and ultimately had to put her down. So this is kind of a really hard subject to kind of talk about right now still. But one way that I found that I could actually cope with losing her was basically I'll sit there, and the day before we had to put her down, she did really good. She was able to walk. She ate 3 times. So I have a video of that. And just watching that kind of helps me out a little bit, because she tried. She was hanging on for us. She was hanging on for our emotions. But ultimately, as humans, we have to make the decision that we cannot allow our family, our pets to suffer. So we had to make the decision to put her down. It's still hard. I think in the last 10 years, we actually have had to put 2 of our cats down. One was a full breed Persian. Her name was Napa. And then Mila, just recently, she was a half Persian, half Silkirk. Both beautiful breeds, both beautiful cats. You just never know. We had our full breed Persian Napa for 5 years. Had to put her down, New Year's Day of 2010. And then again, Mila, she was with us for just over 10 years, and we had to put her down last month. But just looking at her photos, being there for yourself, mainly being there for your spouse, just because you break down and cry over losing a pet does not mean you're a weak person. Number one, it means you've got a huge heart, because pets are more than just pets. Pets are family. Especially here in the gay community, a lot of us will never have the opportunity to have actual children. So these pets are our children. And I know it's that way all across the board, no matter what community you're in. You look at them as kids, but I think the gay community takes it a little bit harder at times just because these are the only, forms of children that we can have, or that a lot of us can have. Some gay people are able to adopt, they want to adopt, stuff like that. And that's awesome, but, some don't. Some don't have the means to, some don't have the patience, but, it is what it is. Pets are our family. And the way that I've coped with it, just talking to my husband, being there for him, and just looking at her photos, that way she never goes away. She may not be here in the body form, but just looking at her photos, and I came across one where Eli was playing with her out in our backyard, and he had like a dandelion or something, and she was running at him, roaring with her mouth open, her claws out. Most adorable photo I've ever seen. But that's just the way that I cope with it, because I know that she may not be here, I may not be able to hold her, but we've got her box of ashes for her and Napa both. We had them both cremated, because we're never gonna leave our cat somewhere in the ground. Napa, she actually we had her cremated, and that was on the 1st of the year back in 2010, and then 25 days later our house burned to the ground. So she was basically cremated twice. We thought we had lost her ashes forever, and then she actually came to Eli in a dream, and she was kind of pawing at where she was, and that's where he found her. So it's just little things. Just because they're animals doesn't mean that they can't come to you in a dream. It doesn't mean that they're never not going to be seen again. Because ultimately, whenever we die as humans, I feel that they're going to be waiting there at the Rainbow Bridge for us. So I just kind of wanted to hop on here, talk about that for a little bit. If you have any questions, concerns, if you need to talk about the loss of a pet, even a family member, an actual human, reach out to us. That's what we're here for. We're not here just for the gay community. We're here for everybody in every aspect of life, every walk of life, because I don't care, again, if you're rich, you're poor, you're black, you're white. I don't care if you're a damn Smurf. You're a breathing being, and you deserve the same love and respect as everybody else. So if you have any concerns, any questions, or if you just need to talk to somebody, need to chat to somebody, reach out to us either through the YouTube channel or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit. They're all going to be LGBTQ Acceptance 101. That's the same across the board on all of our social medias. I need to update the YouTube one to include that as well. YouTube is just my name, Michael Chapa-Field, but until we can get it updated without losing all of our content, that's just what it's going to be. But, feel free to reach out to us on any of these social media platforms. We don't monitor like Tumblr, Reddit, stuff like that every day, but like your Instagrams, your Twitters, and your Facebook channels, as well as the YouTube, we monitor daily, several times a day. So, again, reach out to us if you have any concerns, if you need to chat, if you're feeling down. Guys, remember, you are loved, you're never alone, and take care of yourself and each other. You all have a blessed day. Thank you.